Imagine waking up one morning to discover that an entire village had disappeared without a trace. Long ago, hidden deep within an African forest, the people of Akwala lived peaceful and prosperous lives. They believed their village was protected by a giant sacred tree that stood at its center. According to their ancestors, as long as no one harmed the tree, the village would remain safe. Every year, the elders reminded the people of one important rule: never cut the tree, never break its branches, and never disrespect the covenant made by their ancestors. 4 generations, everyone obeyed. Then one day, a wealthy hunter named Kofi returned after many years of traveling. He had seen different kingdoms and learned new ways of life. When he heard the story of the sacred tree, he laughed. He called it an old superstition and said the villagers were living in fear of an ordinary tree. The elders warned him not to challenge what he did not understand. They pleaded with him to leave the tree alone. But Kofi refused to listen. The next morning, carrying a sharp axe, he walked to the center of the village. The villagers watched in fear as he raised the axe and struck the sacred tree. A second blow followed, and a large branch crashed to the ground. At first, nothing happened. Kofi smiled and mocked the frightened villagers. But moments later, everything changed. The birds stopped singing. The wind became still. Even the animals grew unusually quiet. An eerie silence spread across the village, and the elders knew something was terribly wrong. As night fell, dark clouds covered the sky. Thunder roared across the forest, and heavy rain began to fall. Then, from deep within the darkness, strange drumbeats echoed through the trees. No nearby village was celebrating, yet the drums kept coming closer. Whenever lightning flashed, some villagers claimed they saw shadowy figures standing silently at the edge of the forest. The chief elder ordered everyone to stay inside, fearing that the village had lost its ancient protection. Then, just after midnight, a powerful bolt of lightning struck near the sacred tree. A bright flash lit up the entire village, and in the next instant, everything went dark. The following morning, traders from a neighboring village arrived, expecting another busy market day. Instead, they found nothing. The huts were gone. The marketplace had disappeared. Every man, woman, and child had vanished. There were no footprints, no signs of violence, and no evidence that anyone had ever lived there. Only the sacred tree remained, standing alone in complete silence. Search parties spent weeks looking through the surrounding forest, but they never found the missing villagers. As the years passed, the story became one of Africa's greatest mysteries. Some travelers claimed they could still hear mysterious drums on stormy nights, while others spoke of strange lights moving through the forest where Akwala once stood.